That's my good girl.
Very first time, two becoming one, a mystery unfolding before you, Mr. and Mrs. Andrew and Destiny Rhett.
Andrew, no, do not bring her God her message. We don't need you to bring her message.
I'm going to take you on a little tour of the garden. These are all perennials that I transplanted from our garden in Howard, where the majority of them are. So you can see I have right here a hydrangea that's blooming. I dug that up and brought it along with us. Behind that is comfrey, and then some hostas, a little bit of lamb's ear, some sedum and hostas again, little daylilies. Now the daylilies and the hydrangea I actually dug up from my neighbor's garden. She was moving also. Right in front there is some lavender that I had got from her place, and behind that is I can't think of the name of it right now, plain the blue salvia. And then also on the vining back there are some clematis. They have not bloomed yet, but I just transplanted them. So they've actually just all done really, really well. This is filled in so nicely. There was no garden bed here at all, and I just took some old brick and kind of edged things. I have some chicken friends up here visiting. That's Irene. In these baskets I've got some sweet potato vine and some New Guinea impatiens, coleus. My chickens like the sweet potato vine, as you can see. That's Ruth eating that. But the Bordeaux purple wave petunias. And then over here, again, some lavender to kind of balance on from the other side. And I think this one in the pot is called a prairie feather. I can't remember exactly. And again, I've got another clematis behind that. There's my little rooster back there, hey. This bush was already in the garden bed, so I went ahead and just trimmed it back really hard and have tried to go ahead and use it. Some little sweetheart roses down there. Again, some more New Guinea impatiens along with some pretty coleus, and that purple plant in the middle is called the Egyptian sword. And then back there I've got some yellow roses that I transplanted as well. And then there's some annuals that I went ahead and purchased those and tossed them in here to kind of fill in the bed, because this side of the bed is actually much bigger than the other side. So got another little hydrangea back there. It's a different variety than the other one. The other one is an oak leaf, and this one is a hardy hydrangea, mountain hardy, I think is what it's called. This azalea bush here, I love the variegated leaves on it, and it blooms a beautiful purpley pink color in the spring, and then it just adds interest with its little variegated leaves. Also got some tulips back there that I had planted, more comfrey. It's where those little purple flowers and those big green leaves are. This little Japanese maple is another plant that I transplanted from our other place. Hosta, and I just have some ornamental cabbages growing here. This little plow, a friend of mine at work gave it to me And I've put it in the garden here. And I think it looks really nice. The other addition I have over here is a little lilac bush that I added, along with some hanging plants and quite a few different plants on the porch as well. But everything seems to be doing really, really well, with the exception of if we go over this way here, between that tree and those bushes over there, I planted 3 blueberry bushes, but something is eating my blueberry bushes. I'm not sure. I've got these green stalk planters that I have put strawberry plants in. As you can see, they're kind of a decorative strawberry, but they're also very tasty little strawberries. They're just also bred to have beautiful flowers. I tucked a few little coleus in there the other day, and these big tall green plants that are growing out of here were volunteer sunflowers. I didn't plant those, but they're growing and I've just let them do their thing. So also have like a little spruce here. I brought it from the other house, and there's my little greenhouse that Dan had built me out of some reclaimed windows. And then here, these are mostly herbs. So I've got parsley, oregano, thyme, catnip, which the catnip is going crazy, basil up on the top there, and a few more begonias that I've tucked in a couple of these little pockets just to kind of fill things in. But everything is growing really, really well. I love these green stalks. They're so easy to take care of. And then I've kind of repurposed this old step ladder with some plants on it as well.
Good morning, Queenie. Here's the update on Queen Esther, our Sicilian buttercup. She's obviously eating well. She's eating well and drinking well. We've been taking her outside and letting her get out in the pen, but we're keeping her isolated from the flock still. She's still stumbling. You can kind of even see her unsteadiness right there. We don't know what it is. We don't see any other illness in the flock. None of the other birds are exhibiting symptoms. Although she seems to be moving better than when we first isolated her, when she was first put in the pen when I first noticed it. I suspect that, thank you, Hey and Rose over in the compost. I suspect that maybe some of the neurological stuff may be permanent, and we'll just take good care of her from now on. Hey, why are you pecking my foot for? What'd you see? Hi, sweetheart. Quick update on the house. We do have a contract on our house in Howard, and then I've sustained a hand injury I thought I broke a finger, but maybe likely that I tore a tendon, perhaps. I have to go to an orthopedist on Monday. That's a long story where I won't get into, but there's Queenie. And I was gonna just do a quick, those of you who remember Patrick, Sophie's little chick. He's crow-crowing now. There he is. Eyes are still gunky. We still clean them about every day. But there's Patrick, Percy, and Hope. Patrick and Percy are the ones we hatched some months ago before we moved. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.